Hello everyone, Casual Dan here, bringing you some hot and fresh bolt gun action. Today we're playing the level Forbidden Knowledge. Oh yeah, a couple seconds in and there's already plenty of heretics to shoot. I'm sure, skulking about the area. I can hear them talking through their goofy little masks. Oh, that heavy bolter. I do really appreciate that the cultists, stop to raise their hands in the air when I pop around the corner. So instead of just shooting at me, they throw up a celebration to the dark gods or, whatever false idol, blasphemous ass warp beast they worship, so I can shoot them in the face a couple times. What's that? Oh, I see. He had a heavy stubber. I was wondering why he's just firing and firing and firing. Oops. I get the feeling I'm going to be getting lost on this level a little bit. Everything looks very samey. I mean, lore-wise, that's exactly how it should look, I'm just saying. Oh, I should have shot those barrels. Rip. Well, that plasma renegator was a tenacious bastard. Really, I'm kind of impressed. I mean, they're a bunch of fanatics, but, they hear a giant running around, stomping around in his power armor with a plasma gun, having already killed maybe, 15 people or more. And, they're just up there doing their thing. Oh, man. He looked at me, I looked at him, silence, and then I shot him in the face with the plasma gun. Holy shit, I should switch weapons. I'm choking. Wow. 7 health. 4 contempt. Should I delete this and start the level over? That, wow. I'm rusty. That's one thing that, even on hard mode, this game is pretty forgiving if you just look around. for those great big health and contempt power-ups. They can turn your previously absolute dog run into something salvageable. Oh, hey. Hey, guys. Man, gotta work on that. Oh, he's not even standing there anymore. Cool. That was kind of a light slap with the chainsword I gave that blue horror. A little embarrassed about that. I probably should have revved it up a bit. Actually sat there and chewed him up. Whatever. Yeah, if I get lost down here for too long, I'll just skip ahead. It looks like that is exactly what is happening. I see the passageways down here are still properly Tzeentchian, with that weird-ass twisted mutation of oh, jeez, graffiti all over. Okay. Big plasma generators. I should throw some explosives around in here. I wonder if that actually do anything. This definitely looks like a spot where I'm gonna get ganked by... Oh yeah, there's a key there. I'm totally going to get jumped by a whole crew of chaos boys here. Thank you, Servo Skull. Very helpful. Yeah, there might be signs of cultist activity. There's a giant mark of Tzeentch on a banner. Yeah, and there's demons running around. Could be cultist activity in the area. Dickhead. Oh yeah, here we go. I do really like these sections though. It's very oh shit, Chaos Terminator. very white-knuckle action here. So far in the game I haven't had too much trouble with these when I'm not, you know, plasmaing myself by shooting stuff that's a foot away from me. I guess even with power armor on, getting hit with a plasma backwash probably was pretty unpleasant. I never get tired of the action in this, though. Given this is just the end of Chapter 1, I'm real curious to see how well this game stands up in Chapters 2 and 3. I think there's 3 chapters. Also, the game doesn't really explain this to you, and if it does, I'm sorry for the jackassery, but I looked up what those Mechanicus symbols do, and it powers up whatever weapon you have equipped at the time. And I recall exactly what it does with the shotgun, and makes your pellets bounce around, and it makes you a bit more accurate, and you shoot out more pellets with each shell. I think with the heavy bolter, yeah, it's still strength 5, so it didn't up the damage, but it fires a lot straighter now, which, I mean, is deadly enough. You know, the thing is, I think those plasma cultists are probably the deadliest thing in this game to me so far. Just that those plasma blasts do a good amount of splash damage, even when they hit the wall next to you, and yeah, just eats right through your health. As it should. But still, you know, disappointed that a cultist is the biggest threat to me and not, say, you know, a traitor in Terminator armor. It's kind of lame. Yeah, I'm running in circles now. Hey! Vortex grenade. Hopefully I don't squander this one. Those are exceptionally rare. Even more so in the lore. I don't think you would necessarily find several of them laying around on a single planet. But, you know, it's a Mechanicus planet, so whatever. My immersion is not broken. However, I have repeatedly sucked at using them, so that's too bad. Always a little embarrassed when I waste one of those. I think I read in the description of the level before we started that maybe there's some big cult leader or chaos demon waiting for me, so maybe I'll wait to see if I can use it on him. Ah, yeah. Aspiring champions. I learned to respect them pretty early. Let some get close. That's a mistake, by the way. gimpy Chaos Terminator. Come on, come shoot your super nerfed twin link autocannon at me. That's of very little threat whatsoever. I really hope that... Oh man, and I just... Yeah, I bitch about this every time I play, but I really hope they buff up the Chaos Terminators and just the Chaos Marines in general. They kind of feel like cultists just, they can damage sponge up a lot more hits before they go down. What is this? Well, it hurts to look at. Oh, jeez. Is that a big Tzeentch egg? I remember reading, I think it was a Gaunt's Ghost novel, and there was a Chaos Marine that was working with the Blood Pact, which are Cornet worshipping traitor Imperial Guard. Yeah, there we go. Words. And from the guardsman's perspective, or I should say, not the traitor guardsman, but the protagonist, it hurt to look at. Like, it had scintillating colors all over its armor, and really he was kind of pooping his pants the moment he realized what it was. And I really think that that's how Chaos Marine encounter should go. You know, even if you are a Space Marine, those Chaos Marines have been around for hundreds of years, and a lot of them are empowered by warp energy, and they're just super, super bad news. And they really like killing people in awful, awful ways. Oh, shit, dude, go down. Exalted indeed. There we go, okay. Revving it up this time. Yeah, sorry for sorry for the pauses in my talking. It could be hard for me to speak and play Boltgun at the same time. Man, I wonder what the hell that is, though. Doesn't look like I can destroy it. Hey, if any of you happen to know in the comments, let me know. Whenever I see something lore-wise I'm unfamiliar with, I'm always curious. Maybe it's just something they made for this game. But it doesn't bode real well that the further in we get into this hive city, the more jacked up and chaos warped things get. I think things might get a little hairy later on. Just maybe. I have to say, I think the heavy bolter is my favorite weapon in the game so far, but one thing I don't like about it is I can't just keep it trained towards the enemy without continuously firing it. I mean, come on, just hold the barrel towards the enemy, please. That causes me some problems now and then, because there's that half a second time where you have to take the gun from a resting position to point it at the enemy. And that kind of bites me in the ass quite a bit. Oh, jeez. We'll name this video Warhammer 40k BOLTGUN, Your Eyeballs Will Melt. I don't know if that messes with your eyes like it does mine, but jeez. The servo skull is properly dogmatic. What the hell? Ho 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 ho! Jeez. Oh, okay. This was not the best place to retreat to. I wish I found a weapon that can get rid of those exalted flamers faster. It just seems like they can take an absolute beating. Which, as an exalted demon, maybe they should, but I don't know. If you happen to know, please let me know in the comments. Haha. Plasma douche didn't get to shoot his gun. I think that's the same one I was shooting earlier. Yeah. Come on. Crack grenade right in the face. Right in that giant beak. Ah, finally. Oh, he took it. It bears repeating, friends, that there's nothing so hated in all the world as a traitor. If I had my way, they'd all get the chainsword. Although, the bolt gun does make a nice mess of them. Okay, I'll stop LARPing now. You know, your shoulder muscles can get a little tense from all the cringing, so I'll take a break. Dick. What? No, I'm not playing with a controller. My aim just naturally sucks, apparently. Eat it. Oh, you know, I think that's the first time I've ever overheated my plasma gun. Got a little overzealous there. And remember, zeal is no excuse. Except for when zeal is its own excuse. Okay. That one didn't go too bad. Not like earlier. Where I was treating my plasma gun like a shotgun and just point blanking people. I don't feel like I've really found many secrets. I'm not gonna look around too much. I kind of feel like it'd slow down the video, but I don't know, maybe I found 2 so far? I forgot to count. Oh, more of that. Great. I mean, they look completely different, but that kind of reminds me of the big ball-like thing in the fan-made Astartes video. Have any of you seen that? That's pretty awesome. I mean, yeah, it doesn't hurt your eyeballs to look at, but it eats plasma shots just fine. And it's a, well, you know, it's a ball. Oh, yeah, I've already been here. Ass. So I was pretty surprised that my last video, which unfortunately was like 3 weeks ago, was for a game called Death Must Die, this little indie game, which is reverse bullet hell type game. I actually got 2,000 some odd views. Oh, and there's my blue key. Okay. Maybe some straggler I didn't find before. But anyway, it got the most views out of any of my videos so far, which I was pretty surprised. I need to figure out how this algorithm works. If you have any clues, please let me know. Still though, I do love Boltgun, so even if it doesn't get as much clicks as other videos I might do, I'd really like to do a full game playthrough. I think I still will. And I think my last one got almost 800 views, which, you know, for some unknown channel that has, I don't know, 20 subscribers or something, yeah, that's decent numbers for me. That's a lot more people listening than I ever thought would. Given, I don't know, around a year ago or 2 years ago, I never thought I'd be trying to be a YouTuber either, but here I am. I don't know if I can make it just big enough to make a little bit of money. I'll maybe just keep doing it. I, believe it or no, used to be a librarian, and after that I did a short stint of teaching English in Japan for this company called Interact. I was in Yokohama. That was an awesome experience, by the way. But yeah, before then I was a librarian for, I don't know, the better part of a decade, and then there's a workforce reduction, and so I decided to take a little adventure and go to Japan. I'd been studying Japanese for years in college, so I guess that paid off. I mean, I don't know if I'd recommend doing a stint as an English teacher in Japan. I guess there's worse ways to get over there, but I don't know. I guess it just depends on how outgoing you are. You know, for me, I'm a bit more reserved. I don't mind, or I used to not mind public speaking at all. But just how you're trained and then what the actual job is like, at least for me, there's a lot of differences. Still, though, I would love to go back, even if I wouldn't want to go back as an English teacher. I didn't hate the job. It was just, you know, it was just stressful. I don't know if any of you know anything at all about kind of the Japanese corporate culture or just work culture, but some of those teachers every night would... I remember one time, and I wouldn't normally do this, but I worked until almost 9 o'clock at night, just in the teachers' offices, throwing together a project for a special education class, which actually I absolutely dreaded at first, because I had no idea, you know, what the hell to do, but by the end it actually turned out to be my favorite. It was the easiest. We just got to do fun stuff that was, you know, games or crafts that were English related. I don't think, you know, they all had pretty severe learning disabilities. One of the kids he was functional, but he had Down syndrome that was fairly severe. And he could interact for the most part. But, Japanese stories later. That is, man, is that a changer of ways? Awesome. Okay, well, I was wondering when the heavier chaos hitters would come out, and looks like here's one. Maybe I can get him with my vortex grenade. Man, this place is just swarming. Oh, but anyway, I was going off on tangents there. Whatever. This will be a Warhammer 40k BOLTGUN storytime experience. Let me know what you think. We can learn some important life lessons together and become closer as viewer and YouTuber. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay. Sucko! There's another vortex grenade wasted. Well, hey, you know, props to the game makers. You know, I don't think a lot of warp beasts would see a vortex grenade coming at them, and you know, it's Tzeentch craziness, so they might actually know what a vortex grenade is as it's flying through the air at them, and just teleport out while giggling at how I just wasted a millennia-old precious artifact weapon. So anyway, yeah, again, I know some people that really like teaching in Japan. I also met some people that were just miserable over there who I kind of wondered, you know, why the hell they were there in the first place. I mean, I met a guy who was there for 5 years, kind of an older guy. He had married a Japanese woman, and he didn't speak hardly any Japanese at all. After 5 years and having a Japanese wife. That's, you know, whatever. I don't want to waggle fingers, but that just seems pretty wild to me. I know people shit on Americans for not knowing many languages, but man, he's just eating heavy bolter rounds. But the way I see it, if I'm going to go visit another country, I'm at least going to try to learn some of the language. Okay, that's not working. Plasma? I wonder if there's a rocket launcher in this game. I mean, there is in tabletop. It's pretty common. Maybe a crack missile would do better against that thing. Given, I think, lore-wise, he probably... Oh yeah, there's the Lord of Change. I think he would have turned me inside out while I was still alive and let me live in that state for an hour or two before dying. If this were in a book or... I don't know, even on the tabletop, I'm pretty sure I just get bodied as a single Marine. But that wouldn't be fun, or really all that interesting if we were just fighting cultists the entire time. Man. Okay. Even with the Mechanicus buff, I don't really seem to be doing much to him. Oh. Okay. Oh. You punished me for standing still for too long. I didn't even see a projectile there. I wonder if there's just some AoE attack he has that he just kind of like puts down on the ground if you camp out somewhere. Well, Plasma's doing okay. Well, unless he manages to kill me here in the next like 30 seconds or so, I'd say this fight wasn't really all that hard, even on hard mode, but yeah, there he goes. Still though, I can appreciate how resilient he was. Yeah, look at that big mofo. Big blue bird. Giant magic wizard bird. Rip. I mean, it's not like he really died. He just got sent back to the warp. He'll probably be back in a couple 200 years, more pissed off than ever, and I made it to the end. Let's see how many secrets I got. Ooh, man, that took a long time. I'm gonna have to edit this down. 3 out of 6, that's not so bad. Well, anyway, everybody, I think we're going to call it there. Thanks again for clicking on this video. Thank you very much for listening to me ramble on for about 40 minutes. We'll see if I can edit this down a little bit. If you enjoyed it, you know, please like and subscribe. Come watch more of my videos. I look forward to talking to you again. Bye.